Welcome to National News TV. Is today your first time? Please like and subscribe for daily latest news updates. With the UK granting approval to a COVID-19 vaccine that is currently being reviewed in the US, 330 million Americans are left wondering when they will be able to get the potentially life-saving jab. There are two vaccines, made by Moderna and Pfizer, that are both seeking emergency approval in the US. Pfizer's treatment was approved for the British public on Wednesday. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) plans to meet on the 10th of December to discuss approval for the UK-approved vaccine, which was created through a partnership between Pfizer and BioNTech. They will meet again on the 17th of December to discuss Moderna's request. It comes as coronavirus cases continue to balloon across the U.S., with an average of over 150,000 new cases reported per day. The U.S. has recorded a total of 13.6 million cases and some 270,000 deaths, according to Johns Hopkins University. Here's what you need to know about when the U.S. will have a vaccine. What impact does UK approval have on U.S.? On Wednesday, the UK became the first country to approve the Pfizer vaccine, meaning that mass injections could start next week. The elderly, as well as medical workers, will be given top priority, following by those with medical issues, then by age. The UK's approval is expected to place extra pressure on FDA regulators to swiftly approve the vaccine. The CNN's chief medical correspondent, Sanjay Gupta, said it was encouraging that there were no red flags in the UK over the vaccine's safety. American regulators will examine the same data. The CDC's COVID incident manager, Dr. Henry Walk, said on Wednesday that they had seen the news, and, "We are still evaluating that approval in the UK." The British experience in distribution can also help guide US authorities. This vaccine must be stored at around 70 C-94 F, and will be transported in special boxes of up to 5,000 doses, packed in dry ice. Once delivered, it can be kept for up to 5 days in a fridge. And once out of the fridge it needs to be used within 6 hours. Who will get the US vaccine first? Federal officials at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) agree that the nation's 21 million healthcare workers should be prioritized first, as well the 3 million elderly Americans living in long-term care homes. But there is less consensus on how states should distribute it to other groups. The nation's approximately 87 million essential workers are expected to be next in line for the jab, but it will be up to states to decide which industries to prioritize. Will postal workers and meat processing factory workers be included, for example? Moncef Slaoui, who leads the federal government's Operation Warp Speed vaccine distribution program, said he does not expect the states to make uniform decisions. Some may prefer long-term care facilities or the elderly, while others may prioritize their health care workers. It would be wrong to immunize 18-year-olds first. I hope no one does that. But otherwise it's shades of gray. Officials say vaccinations for groups that are not at a high risk are expected to take place in the spring of 2021. There are also ongoing concerns regarding how many Americans are willing to get vaccinated. A recent Gallup poll found that 58% of Americans say they would be willing to get the jab, up from a low of 50% in September. How do we know the vaccine is safe? It also remains to be seen how racial minorities, who are at a higher risk of catching the virus and dying from it, will be prioritized. Last month, New York's governor decried the federal government's immunization plan as discriminatory, saying that distribution infrastructure such as pharmacies and hospitals are less prevalent in Black and Latino communities. None of the vaccines currently under review have been tested on pregnant or nursing women, meaning they will be unlikely to be advised by the government to get vaccinated. What happens next? There are a few key dates coming up. The 8th of December, White House summit with vaccine firms. The 10th of December, FDA could approve Pfizer. The 14th of December, rollout of Pfizer vaccine could begin this week. The 17th of December, FDA could approve Moderna. President Trump will host the COVID-19 Vaccine Summit at the White House on the 8th of December. The event is expected to bring together vaccine manufacturers, drug distributors and government officials, and is being seen by experts as an opportunity for the White House to apply pressure on all involved to swiftly make vaccines available in the U.S. On Monday, Vice President Mike Pence told U.S. governors in a conference call that rollout of the vaccine could begin as soon as the week of December 14. Pfizer plans to have 6.4 million doses ready for delivery by the 19th of December. Because 2 shots are required per person, that is enough for 3 million people, out of a total U.S. population of 330 million. By the following week, both Pfizer and Moderna are expected to have produced enough vaccines for another 10 million people. By the end of the month, both companies are anticipated to have produced enough vaccine for 30 million people. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more latest news updates.